Yo, wake up in the morning dreaming of the past. Everyone's moving on, moving so fast. Your anxiety's high now, let's find the cure. Let's remember something fresh, like totally obscure.
Question. How do you remember this, man? The photo's in HD, so you can almost smell the Old Spice! Anyways, if you said something about Star Wars, I mean, yeah, you'd be right. Whatever, everybody knows Star Wars. But if you ask me, in my opinion, what's the greatest thing Georgie here has ever done in his life? It was create LucasArts. I mean, what better franchise to represent LucasArts than the little game of Monkey Island? More specifically, The Curse of Monkey Island. Okay, alright. Stop. This ends here. This ends now. I've been dealing with it for like 17 years. For those of you not familiar with the series, Monkey Island was the brainchild of Ron Gilbert, who was inspired by the Treasure Island spoof novel On Stranger Tides. Soon, legendary game designer Tim Schafer came on board with Dave Grossman, and the three developed the secret of Monkey Island. It was published by LucasArts and was well received by early PC gamers, so much so that a sequel, Monkey Island LeChuck's Revenge, would be released only 1 year later. Okay, blah blah blah, why all the booing? Alright, well, Ron and Tim gave Monkey Island a definite ending at the end of Monkey Island 2, one that ended the series. And so, 6 years later, with Ron Gilbert and Tim no longer with the company, LucasArts released The Curse of Monkey Island. Seeing how this was 1997 and internet forums were the new hot thing, this game was bashed left and right by longtime fans of the first two. Imagine being in a room full of Zelda fans and saying, you know what, I kinda like Skyward Sword more than Ocarina of Time. Good luck making a friend there. There wasn't even a kid in my school who knew what Monkey Island was. And you know what, that's actually kind of the charm of Monkey Island. Most of the people I know online who like the series say that none of their physical friends in real life have ever even heard of it, much less played it. Monkey Island feels like some kind of personal adventure, and you don't want the image kind of skewed by another person. Now with all that said, I have honestly not played this game in like 13 years, and I want to know why I remember like every freaking chapter. So let's play it. Perfect! Exactly how I remember it. What the fuck? So apparently my super powerful desktop has too many Giga RAM motherboard drives in it and won't run my Monkey Islands. Luckily there's a quick fix. Just copy all the files from disk 1 and disk 2 into a single folder on your computer. Download a free program called ScumVM. Open the files you copied with it and thank Jesus. The game opens with just, gorgeous. Look at those clouds. Swirly clouds! They did it before you, Wind Waker. Oh great, check it out. Exposition.
Captain's log. Guybrush Threepwood. Lost at sea for days now. I have no crew or navigational instruments. No provisions except a half-eaten corn dog, and unless I find water soon, I'm surely done for.
Blah blah blah. Without ruining the amazingly clever ending of Monkey Island 2, basically, Guybrush has found himself lost at sea after a battle with his arch nemesis, LeChuck. They typically fight over the mayor of Melee Island, Elaine Marley, as they both are in love with him. So Guybrush floats upon a battle, which just so happens to be between Elaine and LeChuck, and so LeChuck captures Guybrush.
Guybrush?
Let the adventure begin. Now, Monkey Island is a point-and-click adventure game, utilizing the Scum engine, or script utility for Maniac Mansion. Basically, this engine lets you pick up, use, and combine items to complete a puzzle. So here we are. They just drop you into the gameplay. Well, cool. What do? Okay, I have a cursor I can move with my mouse, and oh, look, it turns red on certain items. And when I click, a coin appears. Oh, look, options. What if I tell him to pick it up? Oh my god, he does it! Now, there's no tutorial or annoying sidekick barking instructions. The developers knew the game came with an instruction manual and that the player didn't need shit thrown at him like a college lecture. Now, what truly makes this opening stage fucking amazing is 1, without the game telling you, you have to combine 2 items you found yourself to create a new item. 2, There are cameos from past games that tie in the storyline and make existing fans, albeit hesitant, more comfortable. 3. You learn that some items are only attainable if you converse with other characters. And I tell you what, the dialogue is absolutely amazing. And 4, there's a fucking minigame that's necessary to complete the puzzle in the room. I fucking love this game. So back to the plot. The boat explodes, Guybrush floats to shore to Elaine and proposes to her with a ring he found in LeChuck's ship.
That looks just like the big diamond ring LeChuck had in his treasure hold. You know, the one with that ghastly, disfiguring voodoo curse on it. Well, I'm sure Guybrush wouldn't have given you that ring. Anyway, I gotta be going. I hear there's a tattoo removal place on this island that's Freckles safe. See you at the wedding.
Guybrush!
So shit, my boo-boo turned to gold and I have no idea where to go on this big fucking island. So you talk to some exaggerated islanders and you learn that there's a voodoo lady who might be able to help.
Who are you and how did you just appear like that?
While talking to the voodoo lady, you learn that Elaine just got stolen by pirates. God fucking damn. So the voodoo lady gives you your main objective to reverse the spell. Find a giant uncursed ring on Blood Island. How are you gonna do that? You're a skinny little blonde guy. You have those little clothes on. Here's a cute Guybrush. The voodoo lady tells you you're gonna need 3 things. A map, a crew, and a ship. Bam! I know what I'm gonna do. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I know what I need to do. Now listen, this isn't a Let's Play, because this game is long and I'm not spoiling all the puzzles for those who want to actually play it. I'll just tell you, you get your crew by impressing a barbershop, you get your ship by dressing up like El Diablo Chicken here, and you get your map by... you peel it off a sunburned man's back. I know, it's fucking gross, but it's fucking kinda awesome too. It's time to leave this island and go find Blood Island. Okay, flashback time. When I was a kid, I loved RPGs. Earthbound, Chrono Trigger, Pokemon, they all taught me the patience and the value of grinding, or, you know, leveling up. But I never thought I'd have to level up in an adventure game. Time to rethink my life, because it's about to happen! So this pirate, he steals your map, and you gotta quote-unquote sword fight to get it back. So in these sword fights, an insult will be delivered and you must have a comeback. One that has to do with the initial insult and also rhymes with it. For example...
You're as repulsive as a monkey in a negligee.
I look that much like your fiancé?
This is a throwback to the first Monkey Island, The Secret of Monkey Island. The catch is, you don't know any insults, or any comebacks really. But as you sword fight, any insult or comeback you hear is automatically added to your library. This is essentially grinding. You want to learn as many insults and comebacks as possible to prepare you with a fight with Captain Rottingham. With a name like that, you know he's witty. Furthermore, you actually have to upgrade your cannons to win ship battles in order to gain the right to fight with stronger enemies. Freaking amazing. This is seriously a point-and-click adventure game? Yeah, it is. It's awesome. So you finally get some mad skills and kick Baldi's ass. You recover your map and it's time to go to Blood Island. But a storm's a brewing and instead of landing, you become shipwrecked on Blood Island.
We've got to keep her on course.
Your golden girlfriend goes flying off the ship and your main objective is to recover her and the ring to resurrect her. Oh, and also your crew hates you, they're leaving. Now Blood Island's an interesting place. It has its own plots, one involving the Good Soup family, another about vegetarian cannibal aboriginals, and even a side quest to another island. Now Blood Island is full of even harder puzzles, ones that even involve you dying.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
I guess that's the end of the game, then.
What with him being the main character and all. Funny. I didn't think you could die in LucasArts adventure games.
Well, maybe they're trying something different.
The artwork here is absolutely gorgeous. I'm serious. Look at this lighthouse. Just look at the perspective. I just perspectively jizzed everywhere. On Blood Island, you meet some great characters, and you generally enjoy trying to solve these puzzles by simply exploring the island. Now, I'm not saying it doesn't get tedious. How do I get some of this fucking cheese? What the fuck? I barely saw this chisel here. Look who just got some cheese! So back to the plot. After you pretend to be a member of the Good Soups, the family in possession of the cursed reversing ring, You pretend to die to get into the family tomb where the ring is buried. You meet the ghost of the woman wearing the ring. You listen to her beautifully heartbreaking love story, find the long-lost love of her life, and reunite them. Now, the ring she leaves behind is missing the actual diamond, so you enlist the help of the lost Welchman to bring you to
Skull Island.
That's a duck.
What are you talking about? Don't you see the skull?
This island doesn't look like a skull at all. It looks like a great, big, enormous duck. It should be called Duck Island.
Well, you see, you gotta squint and sort of turn your head and... Ooh, it's just so scary.
If you squint and turn your head, it looks like a bunny.
Here you maneuver down a cliff to meet two pirates, and bing, bam, boom! You got the diamond. Now you're ready to travel back to Blood Island and say your goodbyes to the Welchman.
Oh, wait. Where'd you say Scab Island was again?
Now you put the curse-reversing ring on the old ball and chain, only to get a nice slugger to the face. So Guybrush explains it all. Goes in for some love, but... oh, fucking shit. Alright, here we are. The Carnival of the Damned, a.k.a. the last level. Guybrush and LeChuck have a little pissing contest. LeChuck wins, and... where's Guybrush? Okay, he's a little chubby boy. Now, one really cool puzzle idea they had here was to have you recreate a hangover remedy you created on Blood Island. The game doesn't tell you this, though. The designers of the game know you made it this far, and they know you're smart. So they made it tough. I mean, it's a fucking game. It gets harder. So you're back to normal. You go to find a lane, and somehow, I don't know how, you wind up on a roller coaster ride. Now, this puzzle's pretty clever, too. Every stage has one piece of the final puzzle to kill LeChuck. You're jumping off, you're jumping on, it gets a bit nerve-wracking because of the whole new timing element. So you put the contraption you built on some kind of big giant Yeti, wait for LeChuck, throw some pepper in his face, and boom! End of the game. But not before seeing Elaine and Guybrush sail off with Just Married plastered all over their ship. Also, I want to mention this little cutscene after the credits.
This carnival is great, Dad.
It sure is, son. But you know, rumor has it that the man who built this place is buried here. And they say that to this day, his frozen body remains in the tunnels somewhere beneath the amusement park.
Now, isn't that ironic?
Don't you think?
No, really. Disney just bought LucasArts, and there's an allusion to the famous rumor of Walt Disney's frozen body being buried at Disney World. Wonder if that'll make it into Disney's HD re-release of the game. Now that actually brings up a good question. What, if anything, is Disney going to do with LucasArts? Well, I'll tell you what they're gonna do. As of April 3rd, 2013, they shut down the entire LucasArts division and laid off all the developers, while being, quote, proud of the talented teams who have been developing our new titles. Infinity must never end, huh? Despite LucasArts' dismal ending, Tim Schafer and Ron Gilbert would make their own companies like Cave Dog and Double Fine. Companies known for utilizing Kickstarter to fund games and make them as amazing as corporate titles. They're completely funded by fans. We truly live in an amazing time. So that's The Curse of Monkey Island, and obviously I love it. I mean, I've cherished this game since I was a little kid. It's freaking amazing. But why? Well, I realized it after playing. I mean, think of it this way. Ocarina of Time came out in 1998. This game came out in 97. When I go back to play Ocarina, I look at Link and I'm like, what the fuck is that? Is that Ben? Now, I know that comparison's unfair. You got a 64-bit console and you got a game on PC, but I think you know what I'm saying. The game seems timeless. It's freaking fun. Just fun, and it still is. It's incredible. Most importantly, this game makes you feel smart. Like, who the hell would think of mixing these two items together? Wait a minute. I just thought of that. Brilliant. So in conclusion, if you see this beautiful game at some kind of store or whatever, just pick it up, just play it. It's freaking awesome. If you've never played it, it's one of those hidden gems that you just gotta try. Thanks for watching. Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe to catch next week's episode. Give it a thumbs up and let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, here are some other videos and projects I work on. Love you!